Alright, hello everyone, I'm Manoj. I talk about films on my channel. Time for us to talk about Dhurandhar Part 2 The Revenge. I should say I had a blast watching it in the theaters. I think it's a banger of a conclusion to the story. And here's what I think about the film. Now, before going any further, this video contains spoilers. And if you have not watched Dhurandhar 2 yet, just go watch it. Just go watch it. I'm sure you'll have a blast. It's a film that you need to witness in the theaters. And then maybe come back to this video because this video isn't going anywhere. And with that context out of the way, let's get right into the video.
पाकिस्तान का मुस्तकबिल अब हिंदुस्तान तय करेगा.
So, like the first part, the whole movie is very interesting. It keeps you hooked the whole time. By the end of it, you don't even feel like it's a 4-hour film. Huge respect and shout out to Aditya there. How he made this masterpiece. It's a huge cinematic achievement. How he created this epic story and turned it into a masterpiece. And also, it keeps you glued to your seats for 4 hours straight, especially given that in this generation, most of us, including me, have very less attention span. I was thinking we'll get the flashbacks somewhere in the middle of the film, but it starts with this epic, crazy action sequence that I'm sure we all loved. And as Ari starts playing in the background during the fight, I got goosebumps and chills, and I instantly knew that I was in a hell of a ride for the next few hours. Seriously, that whole fight sequence is so intense and even a little bit emotional because I could feel Jaskirat's emotion while he screams at them asking where his sister is while killing them brutally. And there is this line, as far as I remember, where it said Jaskirat slaughters their whole bloodline. It's crazy. And Ranveer, man, his performance is just peak. I can't get over his performance. I can't think of any other fancy terms to describe his performance. He just killed it, man. King of Leary has to be the best scene for me in the film. Well, there is another. We'll get to it in a bit. But the amount of excitement that scene made me feel is inexplicable. I was screaming in the theater. I kind of want to watch the whole movie again in the theater just for that one scene. I was mainly looking forward to see how the showdown between Hamza and Major Iqbal is going to turn out, as I mentioned in my previous video. But Major Iqbal's depiction in this film didn't feel as brutal as it was in the first part, probably because his father abuses him a lot. But in any way, yeah, the final fight did feel satisfying. The twist at the interval did feel great, despite knowing the fact that there's going to be some confrontation between them. So, kind of saw that coming, like many of you guys did. But at that moment, also, I did feel like, is Hamza hallucinating, or did he really just say that? And then, unfortunately, Alambai takes a fall for it. It was very emotional and heartbreaking, especially given that Hamza shoots him in front of everyone. And there's this moment where he looks at him, he looks at Hamza, pointing a gun at him. Yeah, it was quite emotional. He deserved a better ending. And yeah, unfortunate events led him to take that step and sacrifice himself. Apart from King of Liari scene, killing Javed Kanani in that factory has to be the best scene for me. I got immense satisfaction watching that scene for some reason. It kind of felt like a personal revenge to me. I don't know, for some reason, the scene where he kills Javed Kanani gave me more satisfaction than Hamza killing Major Iqbal. Kind of feel bad for Ranveer's character at the end. He does so much for the country and yet ends up in a situation where he has to abandon both the family he came from and the family he built. It's too much to take in, let's say. This one sure had a few minor issues that I really don't want to pick on, but kind of wish that Gang Wars of Liari were shown as separate action sequences rather than a whole montage that we got. Lots of the shots in that montage were already revealed to us in the trailers, so kind of wished it was a bit longer. I hear a few of my friends saying that The songs were not as good as in the first part. I would say give it some time, you'll start liking these as well. On a whole, part 2 completes the story and I had a blast watching it. And with that, I'll end the video right here. Make sure to comment down your thoughts and reactions on Dhurandhar Part 2. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.